Let's find out how good we can sound with a rig for under 250 euros. Hey guys, Kris here.
Hey, my name is Guillaume. Hope you're all having a great day today. We are, I'd say up to now. We'll see how things go in about a minute.
I'm excited.
Many of you have suggested throughout the last few videos, the last few years actually, that we do more beginner rig and beginner-oriented sort of tone-chasing videos, which is what today is about, with a twist.
Oh yes.
Because the budget is very, very, very limited, with 250 euros each.
For the full rig.
For the full rig. So we're talking from fingers to the ears, everything in between.
Air?
Also, yes.
I think we explained this in a very professional way.
Yeah, no, but there's going to be some nuances in there. I'm looking forward to see what you came up with.
Let's start with the guitars. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Let's. We'll be back in a sec.
One.
What? Oh, it's a bullet.
It is.
A bullet Strat.
You got
nice.
confused by my accessories? I suppose.
Wow. What? You have a tuner? Seriously?
Well, that was my understanding of the challenge was
That
that
is a
we
short cable, man.
I know, I did a slight miscalculation on that. We'll get back to that in a second. What I thought was, you start as someone who has nothing, not a single piece of gear, and you want to start playing the guitar. You don't only need like a guitar and an amp, you also need a solid cable, you need a tuner, maybe you need a strap if you don't want to be sitting while you're learning Metallica or whatever the kids learn these days. So, within my 250 euro budget, I did include a cordial cable, like a good quality, short cable. Again, we'll get back to that.
It's almost awesome, but you know.
A Korg pitch, sort of clip-on tuner.
That's a good one.
A Harley Benton strap. And, obviously, the Squire bullet in the HSS configuration, which is cool because it gives you a whole bunch of tonal opportunities.
I was so close to choosing an HSS
Strat
type guitar.
My first guitar was a Squire bullet. So
really?
Yeah, my first electric guitar was a Squire bullet.
And my first guitar was definitely not a Tele, and I regret that. So,
yeah.
This is the Hardy version of a T-style guitar.
It's the first time I see the new ones, actually.
And we know the Strat version, the same finish
60.
and the same roasted maple neck, and it's ridiculous
the
affordable these guitars
really
are
good.
and how they sound. You'll see that, yeah. So, and how they look, especially. Like this looks like a color I would very much like on any of my guitars,
100%.
which is not always the case. That's one of the throwbacks or like negative sides of like very affordable things, that companies will not give you the nicest finishes in many cases. More simple finishes and normal sunburst or black or white or red or whatever. I mean, it's just a finish. It doesn't really matter, but it does. Let's check out the amp. Oh, by the way, a cable. Got this sorted. It's long enough. Might not last as long as that cordial, but it's gonna be good enough until you feel like I want a better cable, and then you can upgrade.
Man will be a lifetime.
Yeah, a lifetime being chained
Very
1 meter away from your amp.
Very close to your amp, but still. Good cables matter.
Let's check out the amps. You want to start?
I still
or should I
have
start?
one trick up my sleeve.
Oh.
One.
You really went for it.
Well, I mean, I had 250. That's more than anyone needs for a guitar rig.
Wait.
3, 2, 1, go!
No way!
Yes, sir.
Is that in the budget?
Yeah, it is. So that's the Katana Mini, obviously,
Wow.
and also
Picks. The mix set.
picks.
Nice.
And you have one of each size, two of each size, so that you can decide which one you prefer, and from then on, stick to it like your life depends on it.
I applaud you.
Thank you. Thank you. I actually had one in my pocket, but I forgot it the first one.
That's very thoughtful. And actually, it's really hard to spot the amp behind the two mics.
We'll do close-ups. I mean, you guys have seen a Katana Mini before, so yeah.
That is a very nice little amp, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Also, are you planning on finger picking your way through that video, or do you want me to lend you a pick?
You know, we've learned this from Chris Buck. You can use your nails until they're ruined. No, you shouldn't. You should grab a pick. But a good store will let you choose 1 or 2 picks.
He's only saying that because his like Dunlop flow picks are like $5 each.
No.
And I'm pretty sure that would put him over budget.
It's like 6 or 7 or 6 euros. So €1. You know what? You know what?
How much wiggle room did you have?
Let's come back to this in a second. I'll show you my amp.
Sure.
Let me put this aside.
I'm glad because he was surprised, so he didn't get the same amp, which is cool.
Nope. I haven't actually played this amp before, but I trust the brand. So, ta-da! You cannot possibly say what it is because it's all covered.
Is that
it's
the
a
Moore?
Moore. Yeah, it's the Moore. It's the Moore.
Oh, the Hornet thingy.
Yes,
nice.
It's the Hornet.
And I never played them.
Me neither.
It's bigger than mine. So that speaker probably has better chances, I'm guessing.
Yeah, well, sound in the room is one thing, but you don't need to be super loud if you want to start.
So wasn't one of the criteria, like giggable or whatever, not on the picture.
No. And actually, I was really struggling at the beginning because, yeah, like there are really, really good practicing amps which can actually be your partner forever.
Oh, for sure.
Like really simple, nice transistor amps or modeling amps, which will not cost a lot.
The Black Star Fly 3 is in my kitchen and it's been there
exactly,
forever.
like Black Star, the Boss Katanas, all the, you know,
the Harley
those
Benton tabletop, those guys.
Exactly, like these are just a bit too expensive for our budget. So I was like, oh, I want to, can I put like, you know, own money on top just to get it? But I trust in this one. So let's see how it does. I was not worried about this guitar because I know these ST and T styles are really good for the money, so I'm confident. I will get away without having a humbucker and will metal this rig.
How are you planning on tuning your guitar? A beginner doesn't have that ear. It doesn't. And
now that you had your moment to shine, I will turn on the tuner in my amp.
Oh, really? You have one?
Yes.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, that's cool.
Let's play it. With delay, as you do.
Of course. I mean, it's easy when you're relying on like a €45 cable. That wasn't part of your budget at all.
It's not €45. It's just a little bit over my budget. Oh, by the way, the budget. The amp and the guitar currently in Germany, which changes from time to time and in every country depending on tax, etc., costs €249. So I have €1 more to spend on a pick, which is gonna work out.
So cut that 1 in 7 and then we talk about it again.
It's about quality, not quantity.
You can have one of mine or a 7th of that one.
You're gonna be way faster with this.
Yeah, my budget was, that was about 100, and then accessories, I don't know, maybe 5, 10. The cable was 5 or something like that. The picks, yeah, of course. But I think I went up to 249 and then some. Like maybe I had 30 cents left on the budget.
Wow.
Because maybe it's 110 and 110 for the amp. There'll be a link in the description box to get like all the detailed prices of everything that I decided to include to my perfect beginner rig, where you have everything you need to, start.
He's really going for this one.
Without having to rely on the professional's ear to tune. Oh, no, true, you have the...
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you can't stand up.
Yeah.
Yes, but did you hear how pure and crystalline my sound was because of the quality of my cable? Even though I am sitting very close to the amp, it's not that loud, so it's cool.
It's cool. All right, you want to give some gainy tones?
Yeah, sure.
It's so sweet, man. Like this tiny speakers
I know.
are doing the chunky amp
It's got
thing.
some, wait.
You have
There's
some
more.
high gain? Give me some high gain.
Wait, there's more.
Wait. With delay, as you do.
Of course.
Of course.
Delay on everything because the delay is built in and it's a good one. Let me just
All right.
make sure I'm in tune without having to stand up and go next to my amp.
My turn.
How dare you?
I always do, you know.
I know.
I mean, you know, I think that's a pretty decent sound.
It's funny how we
It's
both
fun
went for the
playing it.
same
Yeah.
same type of vibe and like the modeling amp is like because you could have gone just maybe a higher grade of guitar and a headphones amp, or like there were many solutions to start practicing and having something just like a headphone solution, for example. But we both
Actually, yeah,
went
the Mustang,
for,
the Fender thingy, and all those,
Yeah,
the newer.
it's great too.
Oh wow, that's true. I didn't even think of it.
But we both went for sort of the same, vibe, different flavors, of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
and some better than others. But it's cool. It's cool that we share that view on the amount of options that just that
Yeah.
offers already.
Yeah.
Like-
I was a little worried that we'll both choose a Harley Benton. Not that it's like, a rule or not. It's just it's cool. It's fun because there are options, and obviously Harley Benton is a very easy choice, and makes a lot of sense because you have so many options, so many colors, so many finishes and pickup options in that price range. So
I think the sole reason I went for this one is like choose a beginner riff. It's like, all right, I'm gonna choose exactly what I had to start
Yeah.
with. I had the SSS version, obviously, because Strats.
oh
but
really? You didn't have the humbucker?
No.
Ah, okay.
Single coil all the way, baby.
Wow.
Since 1993. Woo! I think it's just better now to have that little bit more flexibility because in retrospect, like I wasn't using the bridge pickup that often.
Yeah, okay.
So I think this is a cool, mix, and you've got some great sounds. You got a little bit of effects. You got everything you need to start.
Yeah.
And regardless of the style of music you want to play, you can get somewhat close.
Yeah.
And in the right ballpark to feel inspired.
Yeah, obviously it's really, really hard to get like stupidly awesome amp tones for just a few
It was
bucks.
$250, man. I'm paying.
Exactly.
None of my pedals cost $250.
Like above. Yeah, and I mean, just
You'll
think of
see.
all the
You'll see when you grow up. Yeah.
250 is really good for this amount of joy because you don't want to gun these. You don't necessarily turn these up to a
Even
point where
less
we
so
have
when
it.
you're only 1.5 meters from them.
Exactly. And the tonal quality and the joy and the similarities to a really good tube amp at that low volume these can produce and sound great is really good. Like you will never make a tube amp sound as good quiet as any of these practice amps because they
plus-
just lack distortion, low end, top end, compression, everything that's cool about them. So if you want to have something for at home and you don't want to have someone hammering at your door every single time you play guitar, these tiny options are just gonna give you enough fun factor that you'll want to play the guitar every day.
Yeah. And you also have the option to plug in your phone or whatever player you want to jam on your tracks and then later on take the out from the amp to record. There's a bunch of really cool options there. So it's not like limited to, okay, it's going to be a practice amp to begin with and then I'll go on to something else. Like, it's definitely something you can keep using.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, of course. But the most important question is, who do you think won this challenge? It's not really important, but we want to know anyways.
The spelling for my name. G works, but if you want to go for the full thing, Guillaume. That's how you spell it. You can
doesn't really matter.
Put that down there.
You want to use the K letter anyhow, so just that's not really important. I'll meet you down there in the comment section, of course. What else?
If you enjoyed that video, please consider liking it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss out on all the other beautiful videos that are coming out and catch up on all the older ones too, because we made many. And
more than 10.
Yep, that's a good estimation. Take care, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.